Hi everyone, it's Andrea here from Admire PR, and this is the first in one of my mini series of PR secrets. Because to be honest, there should be no secrets in PR. Really, that's one of my main things. It is not as difficult as a lot of people in my beautiful industry make out. It really isn't. So, this is a question that I am asked a huge amount, and that is what is the process for PR when it comes to like the difference between PR and advertising? So, how much can you mention a brand name in a press piece? And what's the line? Where's the line between what is earned media, which is like traditional PR, where you're earning the right to be in a publication because of the brilliance of your story and what you're telling people, and the brilliance of your expertise? Um, and what's the line between that and between what is advertising, which is basically if you really want to say something about your product or your service and you really want it to be in a certain place, in a certain magazine, in certain words, that's it, pay for advertising. And we do that as part of PR campaigns. There are many PR agencies out there who will say that that's not part of PR, you can't pay for anything, it's awful. Hey, no, it's not, it's part of it. Like, if that is appropriate for you and your product, let's just go for it. Okay, so here's the line. So let's do an example. So you've got a new service that is aimed at businesses in maybe in the southwest, let's say that. So you've got a new service. So what I tend to come up with is an initial piece which lights the fire and gets a lot of attention on what the new service is. So let's say that it's an interesting new service because it's a tech company, it's got a female founder, there's a bit of an angle there. We've had the pandemic and it's been developed over that time. So the first piece would be the launch of this new service, and it will talk about the founder and the reasons behind the service, and that is a legitimate news item. And if it's written well and it's really interesting for the readership, that is a PR piece, no doubt. But then you've lit this fire, so you need to keep it burning. So one of the things that I think is really important then is to come up with some thought leadership and some editorial ideas. Now, here is the difference. So if you want to be able to put something out there that still mentions your brand name and not a lot and what your company does or what the service is, then you need to build in some advertising budget at this point. Okay. But if you are willing to take it a slightly steadier pace and a more subtle approach, then you can also add in some earned media, some PR thought leadership, which would be perhaps an article bylined by the company founder, and we can generally get a link to their website, so which really helps, especially when it's a launch. And we'd use a topic that was related to the company and the service. Okay, but you're not going to get your company name through that piece. That's not how it works. We are gifting knowledge, okay, in the hope that it's interesting and people are going to read it, which they will, because it's going to be interesting. Otherwise, it's not going to get published. Okay, and then it, in a more subtle way, brings people to know your name and your company name, and you've got some education and some knowledge behind it. Okay, so hopefully that will help just explain that relationship slightly. Any questions, just ask, and I'll do some more of these PR not so secrets.